When you develop a Spring Boot application, sometimes you may worry about its performance. And this is when you would like to know how to enable caching. To enable Spring Boot caching, there are 4 steps. Step number 1, you would need to add Spring Boot starter cacher as dependency in the pom.xml file, and this is where it is. You can directly copy this block into the pom.xml file, or you can go through the Spring Initializer, add starters, and search for the cache. And this is the starter you need to add. And once you click this, it should give you a this dependency. So this is step number 1. Step number 2 is add the enable caching in the main class. So this is the main class. This main class, you would put a annotation enable caching there. Step number 3 is you to find a query method, and you want to cache the result of this method, and you put a cacheable into this method. For example, in the service class, I have a retrieve all topics, and I would like to cache all the topics, so that I will put a cacheable topics. Number 4 is you need to invalidate the cache in an appropriate moment. So in this application, I decided to invalidate the cache when there's any topic has been added. So I put a at cache evacuate. So this is the annotation to invalidate the cache. So this is the 4th step you would need to do to enable cache. Now let me demonstrate the Spring Boot behavior under caching and no cache. So first of all, let me disable the cache by commenting this out. So now see this enable caching is comment out, and let me save it. So the application is restarted. Okay, and I will try to refresh this page, and you will see the log. So when you see the log, you will see I have a home controller, see serving the home page, and I have the forum service to retrieve all the topics from the database. So if I refresh it one more time, you can see it's serving the home page and retrieving the topic from database again. So how many, like for whatever times you refresh this page, it will query from the database. Now let me show you when I enable the caching. Okay. So after the cache has been enabled, so let me refresh it one more time. So you can see the first time it goes to the forum service and retrieve all topics from the database. Okay. So refresh it the second time. You can see it's only the controller has been serving the request, and the database was not queried. So no matter how many times, because it's cached, so the database is not queried. Okay, now if we add a new topic, so when we have a new topic, it will come back to this page and it actually retrieve the topics from the database again. So this is how cache work in Spring Boot, and it's pretty easy. But the hard part is how to define or how to create the caching strategy. And a good caching strategy would worth a lot of money in the consulting market. So this is what you can do to enable cache. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.